Hey everyone, so today I have a haul for you and I'm going to begin with OPI Ridge Filler. Oh, by the way, this is a collective haul of things that I bought at a bunch of different places over the course of the last week. And I wouldn't normally spend this much money, but some of the things that I bought I feel like I just wouldn't want to ever be without, because they're things that I've had before that I'm basically replacing because what I have, the containers are, very close to empty. So kind of had to replace some of these things, but I'll tell you which ones they are when I get to them. Starting with this OPI Ridge Filler. I don't ever want to be without this. So I was kind of having a hard time finding it. So when I did find it, I bought 2 bottles so that I wouldn't have to worry about it for a while. But oh my god, this stuff is great. If you have any imperfections with your nails, whether it be ridges, peeling, no matter what it is that's making your polish not go on smoothly, this is fantastic. I put this on and it smooths everything out nicely so that I can apply the polish easily. So I got 2 bottles of this. And then when the Nicki Minaj Collection came out, I wanted 2 colors. I wanted Pink Friday and Fly. Well, you may remember I had gotten the last bottle of Pink Friday, but they were sold out of the Fly at Ulta. So I went to another place. It's like a beauty supply store. I don't know if it's a chain or not. It's called Cost Cutters. And I don't normally go there because it's in a big outlet mall and kind of hard to get to. It's not the kind of place like Ulta where you can just drive up in the parking lot and go in and get what you need. So I don't go there as often as I would like to, but anyway, they had Fly. And so not only did I get one of the colors that I really wanted, but I got it at a discount because beauty supply stores, the prices tend to be better than like retail. So anyways, yeah, I got Fly and I'm wearing it today and I absolutely love it. It goes on so nice. And I remember my friend Holly Ann E. here on YouTube was talking about this color, and she was saying that she had some staining issues with it. So not only did I use the OPI Ridge Filler, but I also used a base coat on top of that before I applied the polish because I was trying to ward off the staining issues that she was talking about. So thank you, Holly, for mentioning that in your video. So we'll see how this goes because I also applied my Seche Vite top coat. So I actually have 5 coats on my nails right now. The Ridge Filler, base coat, 2 coats of polish, and the Seche Vite. So let's see how long this lasts with all those protective measures. But absolutely love this. Goes on really beautiful. If you were on the fence about getting this color, I would highly recommend it just based on the formula alone. But I'm such a sucker for these turquoisey type colors. I love them. So while I was at Cost Cutters, I also got the package of minis for the new OPI Holland collection. And what comes in this is 4 colors, and I was going to get the full size of 2 of the colors, but then I thought, well, if I get the mini pack, then I get the 2 colors that I wanted, plus I get to try 2 others. And not only that, but they were sold out of one of the colors that I wanted in the full-size bottle anyway. So, anyway, these are the colors, and starting with the blue one on the left, the blue one on the left is called I Have a Herring Problem, and then the next one next to it is called Red Lights Ahead, Where? And then the third one in, which is the one that they were sold out of in the full size, is called Kiss Me on My Tulips. And then the one at the end, which is pretty pink, is called Pedal Faster Susie. And so looking forward to trying these, but I did just paint my nails with the OPI Fly, so it might be a while before I can get to them. But I'll check them all out, and I'll wear them and photograph them, and they'll all be in an upcoming episode of the Nail Polish Project. And the next thing I got was at Target, and that is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and it looks like this. And this is from their studio line, so it's $3 for the ones with this type of black handle on them. And I just wanted to get another eye brush that was inexpensive, because it seems like a lot of times when I'm doing an eye look, I just never seem to have enough eye brushes. If I have a certain color on a certain brush and I need a clean one to blend or apply shadow in any way, I just never seem to have enough eye brushes. So I just wanted to try this out, because one of my all-time favorite brushes that I have is the e.l.f. Powder Studio brush. So I figured I would try one of the eye ones. So I haven't played with this quite enough to know yet whether I love it, hate it, or am indifferent about it. So I'll let you know what I end up thinking about that, but so far it seems to be okay. And then I needed some more Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now when it comes to eyeshadow bases, I do like to use colored bases a lot of time, like for example MAC Paint Pots, Maybelline Color Tattoos, that sort of thing. But if I'm doing a look with several different colors in it, it's easier just to lay down a clear base, so that I don't have to worry about mixing colors in places that I don't want to. I do sometimes use MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but I've been noticing lately that my eye area is getting a little dry. And the Urban Decay Primer Potion doesn't do that to me, so I figured I would just pick up some more of that, because the one that I have right now is almost empty. So they have changed the packaging on this, and now it comes in a squeeze tube, and thank goodness for that, because I think we all hated that angled stopper kind that they used to have, like this, where you had a hard time getting the product out of the bottle. That was awful. So now it comes in a squeeze tube, so this is going to be much better. And this will last a long, long time. It seems like a lot of money up front, because it was $20 for this tiny little tube, and that seems like a lot, but this will last at least a year, maybe longer, because you really don't need to use that much. A tiny, tiny amount goes a long way with this stuff. And then you know how much I love my MAC Studio Fix powder, so I've hit pan and then some on this. Whoa! I've hit pan and then some. So I purchased a backup of that, and I use this with BB cream underneath it, or a very, very light foundation like the Maybelline Nude Air Foam Foundation. But this is technically a foundation in itself, so you wouldn't want to use this with like a regular foundation under it. This would just be good either by itself, if you can do that. I personally can't do that because my skin is too dry, so powder foundations and I just don't get along when I apply them directly on my skin. But this is great for any BB cream underneath it, or a very light foundation, or a tinted moisturizer, something like that. So I got a backup of that, and then I had 6 containers to Back to MAC. If you don't know what that is, just type in Back to MAC on my channel page. I did a whole video about it. But basically all it is when you recycle 6 empty containers to MAC, you get a free lipstick. So the lipstick that I picked out is called Speed Dial, and it's a cream sheen. And I'm wearing it today, but I have Revlon Colorburst lip gloss in hot pink over it, so this isn't really going to give you the true color of this, but I layered these two together, and that's what I have on my lips. And I also got something at the CCO. I was there buying some gifts for a friend, and I saw this the last time I was at that particular CCO, and I didn't buy it, and I regretted it. And when I saw that they still had it, I had to pick it up and try it, because this is something that I've always been curious about where MAC is concerned. It's one of their most popular products, and that is Studio Fix Fluid. I've always been curious about this foundation, but the reason why it was at the CCO and why I wanted to definitely buy it is because, do you remember that collection they came out with last year where they had the in-between numbers? Like, for example, when I buy MAC foundation, I normally would buy, like in the Studio Fix powder, I would buy NW20. And sometimes I feel like 20 is just a little too dark for me, but if I go to 15, 15 is too light. So I'm almost like in between a 15 and a 20. Well, MAC came out with a collection last year where they came out with numbers between the numbers. So this is an NW18. And I'm wearing it today. I have no powder over this, people. This is just the foundation is all I'm wearing. And I think it is a perfect match. Now the problem, and I like the foundation a lot too, it's kind of like Revlon Color Stay, but not so sticky or drying, or I like the way Revlon Color Stay looks, but it just doesn't feel that nice on your skin. Well, this feels better than the Color Stay does. It applies beautifully. It blends like a dream, and I really like this foundation. But anyways, yeah, I don't have any powder over this. So, see, usually when I use foundation, I have to set it with a powder of some kind because it doesn't give me the coverage that I want. Well, this is, like, in my opinion, a full coverage foundation. So I am very happy with this. Not just in terms of the foundation formula, but this color is perfect for me. But it's limited edition, so I don't want to stock up on it because I've had some problems with MAC foundations going bad in the past, so you really can't stock up on these. But yet, if I wait until this bottle is gone, they're not going to have any more when I go back, because things at CCOs just fly out of there, and very rarely do they have anything for very long. So, I don't know. The dilemma is, do I buy another one and chance it going bad? But I probably won't, because I have a lot of foundations, so I really don't need a backup of this. But I really do like it. So that's my haul, and everything that I'm wearing for clothes, jewelry, makeup, I'm going to list it all in the description box. And if you ever want to follow me on Twitter, I always, well, not always, but I try to remember to post a link to that also in the description box. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.